My name, as you all know, is Shadow's Edge Zero, and I'm adjusting my volume on Let's Play. Wait for it. Wait for it. We'll be playing Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow. I have tried to upload a new episode of Fire Emblem for several weeks, and it just craps out. I go out and do something, I come back, and it says, upload failed. So in my video, I said I was going to start doing a side Let's Play. So right now, that side Let's Play is going to be Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. This game was developed for the Game Boy Advance. I guess it's sort of in a series with the Circle of the Moon, uh, Lament of Dissonance, I think. But either way, this is what is called a Metroid-type game. Because Castlevania games for the NES and the Super Nintendo, they were side-scrollers. This, however, has a very large map with secret rooms and other things. I think the first game to do that in the Castlevania series was Symphony of the Night or Circle of the Moon, whichever came out first. I think it was Symphony of the Night. Probably, yeah, because Symphony of the Night was for the PS1. And if you read that, what happened was Soma and his friend Mina were walking home from school. They walked to a shrine, and they're in Dracula's castle. You gotta be kind of generous with the storyline for these games. But we have a black-haired dude who wants help, who wants us to... His name is Genya Arikado. Dude, I don't know why we're here. Dracula? He was killed by some Belmont. I'm not sure which one yet. How do you know he's telling the truth, Mina? Oh, snap. So it has awakened, and so it shall be. What was... This is your sub-weapons in this game. When you kill an enemy, they have a chance to drop an item, and they have a chance to drop their soul. When you retrieve their soul, you do the traditional sub-weapon command, which is up and attack, and what happens is you use the weapon unique to that soul, like the one we just got. Throw spears. This is our attack. That's a spear. You have better range with your spear, but it takes up MP, which is displayed in our green bar up top. I believe the spear also does more damage. Yep, it does 5 more damage than a regular hit. So, unless you're taking on multiple enemies, like we are with these zombies. Now, you hit a candle, hearts come out. Or money. But, there's a guy in here selling stuff in here. He reminds me of Mr. T. So when we see him, we will address him as Mr. T. So, you got your introductory stage here. I'm talking, so I'm not going to do very well. And I also just made a bowl of pasta, and it's daunting me, so I'm a little distracted. But the level of difficulty in this game is actually really well done. And right now we got a short sword, and... See, that's the cheap pocket knife we had, but here's the short sword. Increases our range a little bit, and it increases our attack power. So now we'll probably hit for more. And I don't know if we want to go there yet. But, oh, we got something here. If you see a weird candle glowing like that, you can grab it and usually get something cool out of it. We just got a green soul. Green souls are kind of like permanent abilities or support effects that are always active. We got the backdash, which is going to be, backdash, 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 backdash. And we just got the skeleton soul. We can throw bones. Some of these souls aren't that great right now, but we will get some really freaking cool ones later. Trust me on that. But, another thing. If my voice seems to be a little different, I don't know. I've been sounding kind of different. I noticed this in school the other day when I was in my Problems of Democracy class. My teacher's like, Pat, I don't know. What are you doing up there? You sound totally different. I was like, I don't know. I just... Stuff changed. Finishing up puberty? I don't know. Here we go. We got the Axe Armor Soul. Let's try that one. Now, it takes a little bit more to use, but look at that. It'll also hit on the return trip. And we got some Skull Archers. They're bad. They hurt. Now, I don't think I can save at this point. I'm going to look around, because if you see a funny colored door like that, that's a boss door, and there will be a boss behind it, and bosses hurt. Castlevania games usually have really cool bosses, like the Legion, and the bosses are reoccurring, so you got some kind of like a little bit of a nostalgic feeling, like in Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, in boss rush mode, you will see several bosses. There's a save point. I think it's a statue of the Virgin Mary. I'm not 100% sure, but it's some Catholic religious figure, I'm pretty sure. But in, like, Portrait of Ruin, in boss rush mode, you'll see a couple of bosses that were in this game, and they weren't in the main storyline of Portrait of Ruin. Let's try out that Axe Armor Soul. Yeah! It's like a boomerang, but it's sharp. And we just leveled up. You know, we're taking a little bit of damage. It's not a giant deal because we can also use items in battle. Or while we're venturing around. And you can also destroy some projectiles as they're coming at you. And if you're low on your mana, or MP, or whatever it's called. See, we got a boss right here. I don't know his name, but he hurts. The Creaking Skull. Ah! Ah! And we just killed him, and we leveled up. See, early bosses are going to be very simple. And that just increased our HP and our MP a little bit. Oh, we got something up there. The castle map. And the castle map, I think you use that by hitting select. There you go. And the blue areas are the ones you've been to. The grayed out areas are not. And the little blue lines are doors. Now, the thing is, if you want to make this game really easy, you can find an enemy by going on GameFAQs and looking at their drop list. Now, if an enemy has a really good drop but a really low drop rate, what you can do is, you can just use save states and just keep on going and killing the enemy again and again and again and again and again and grinding for it. But the thing is, that doesn't make the game fun. I mean, if you're the kind of person that likes to just see, the final boss just drop in a couple of hits, then that's an important item. We just got the flying armor. I think... Is it L? Yeah, it's L. You can jump and activate this armor, and what it does is, it gives you wings and it slows your descent. So, see, we could not make that jump before, but because we had the flying armor, we could. Oh! Look what we got here. Sometimes in walls, there's secret passages. And you only know by attacking them. I remember in Portrait of Ruin, those eyes dropped a really cool item that showed you where all the broken walls were in the castle. That was awesome. And the thing is, in these rooms, you'll usually find really good items. Or treasure item, or like recovery items, like we just got that Mind Up back there, which increases your MP. And usually you'll get like MP ups or HP ups, which will increase your max HP or MP. Get you in a quarter. I actually would not mind getting the soul from those guys. The arrow soul is kind of useful. Up. Whoa! Let's try out the blue crow soul. See, the blue is usually support effects, like, blue crow takes 10, and it summons a crow, and it brings it back, so it costs a little less, but I like the axe better. I wasn't even expecting to get that this episode. Now, that jump looks pretty ridiculous, but if we use our flying armor, we can make it. And what do we got? We got a potion. And a white dragon! Holy crap. Now, I'm not mistaken. I think these guys can either breathe fire or I've been playing too much Super Castlevania 4. Here we got zombie soldiers. And more axe armors. You can do really cool stuff with these games. Now we can throw grenades. And I will be collecting most, if not all, of the souls and demonstrating them. And usually you'll see items that are a little bit out of the way, but they're usually worth getting. Like we just got leather plate. Increases our defense by 5. And... big heart. Now, if you're fighting an enemy on stairs, you're usually going to be at a disadvantage unless you have a bigger weapon, which I got to see if I can find one of those in this episode just to demonstrate. Like a broadsword or one of those bigger weapons. Like, we're using something like tiny now. This is like a freaking pea shooter. Whoa, holy crap. And then we got a ghost. I know you can get a soul off those, but it just summons another ghost. It's not that great. And out there, we can't get out there. I thought for the longest time we'd go out there and kill that eye and maybe it drop something cool, but nope. And you're getting money in this game too. Money will be important later if you're looking for completion. If you're not, then you could probably get by with stuff you find in the castle. And enemies will sometimes drop items. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're totally useless. Like the rotten meat we just picked up. The rotten meat lowers your HP. It will take HP away. And, as we all know, eating rotten meat is bad. And the cool thing is when you kill a place, speed up through it. And see, now we can kill these zombies just after we leveled up and got one better weapon. I think the wheel? One of my favorite souls in this game had to be from those green armored knights that they shot out a giant razor wheel. And that was amazing. I want to try and get all of the really cool souls in this game. Because the first time I played through it, I got the useful ones. I got the ones I needed to progress the plot. And the plot of this game, like I said, you gotta be a little generous. But the thing is, this is a very fun game. It's easy. Whoa! Rock armors. Believe they drop a soul, too. See, that's a weapon that I would like to get, but we can't... Yeah, crap. I was hoping there'd be a save point somewhere. I think there is one... Whoa. Who's this guy? Oh, hello there. You're human, aren't you? His name is Graham, and he's a missionary? What's he doing in Dracula's castle? Okay. How does this guy know so much? The true castle. Ah, he's kind of like the people in, like, the Da Vinci Code. Dracula perished in 1999. Nostradamus' prophecy. Oh, cool. But we're going to come up to the end of our recording very soon. This guy will be important later on, trust me. He's a bitch. But I'm going to see if I can find a good place to leave off. And the thing is, you have to explore the castle to understand where you're going. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to be in the chapel right now. I'm going to go back and explore in the next episode of... Excuse me. And we just got the Ghost Soul! It fights evil! But it's tiny and useless. But I'm going to leave off for now. This is Shadow's Edge Zero. I will see you again in another episode of Let's Play Castlevania. See you again.